On December 27, 2024, China, under the leadership of President Xi Jinping, made significant strides in military modernization, showcasing its latest advancements in naval and aerial capabilities. This development was highlighted by the launch of the Type 076 amphibious assault ship named Sichuan, which has been designed to enhance the operational capacity of the People's Liberation Army Navy plan. The Sichuan features a full-length flight deck and an advanced electromagnetic catapult system, enabling it to launch fixed-wing aircraft and helicopters efficiently. With a displacement of over 40,000 tons, the vessel is capable of carrying a substantial array of weapons and equipment, marking a pivotal step in China's naval expansion efforts. The launch of the Sichuan comes as part of a broader strategy to project military power beyond China's shores, particularly in the context of tensions surrounding Taiwan. Analysts such as Drew Thompson from the S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies suggest that this new ship is intended to intimidate neighboring countries and bolster China's invasion capabilities should hostilities arise over Taiwan. The capabilities of the Sichuan, combined with existing aircraft carrier groups, position the plan to conduct complex military operations in scenarios where air superiority and land assault are crucial. In conjunction with the launch of the Sichuan, China unveiled new stealth fighter jets, including the J-36. This aircraft represents a leap forward in military technology, combining stealth features with a significant payload capacity and versatility for both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. The J-36's capabilities are expected to challenge contemporary air defense systems, further complicating the strategic landscape in the Indo-Pacific, particularly in the Taiwan Strait. With the U.S. military reducing its investment in next-generation air dominance. This advancement underscores the shifting balance of power between the two nations. China's military modernization is not only about technological advancements but also about strategic signaling. The timing of these unveilings appears to be a calculated response to the incoming Trump administration in the U.S., which is anticipated to adopt a more aggressive stance towards China. Analysts argue that by showcasing its military capabilities, China aims to deter U.S. military posturing and assert its strength in the face of potential economic coercion from Washington. These military developments occur alongside China's broader geopolitical initiatives, notably the Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) and the establishment of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB). These initiatives are designed to enhance China's influence across Asia and beyond while providing a counterbalance to U.S. dominance. The BRI focuses on infrastructural development in participating countries, which in turn strengthens China's economic ties and geopolitical standing. Despite these advancements, experts caution that China's military ambitions may face significant economic challenges. With economic stagnation and a declining population, the sustainability of China's military modernization efforts could be at risk. The interplay between military expansion and economic vulnerabilities creates a complex strategic landscape where China must navigate external pressures while asserting its military ambitions. In summary, the unveiling of the Sichuan and the new stealth fighter jets represents a critical phase in China's military modernization efforts under Xi Jinping. These advancements signal a commitment to enhancing naval capabilities and air power while simultaneously addressing the geopolitical landscape shaped by initiatives like the BRI and AIIB. As China seeks to assert its influence and project power in the region, the implications of these developments will likely shape the dynamics of great power competition in the years to come. China's military modernization under President Xi Jinping has reached new heights, characterized by the introduction of advanced military capabilities that include the Type 076 amphibious assault ship and the J-36 stealth fighter jet. The Type 076, launched on December 27, 2024, is significant due to its full-length flight deck and electromagnetic catapult system, enhancing the operational capabilities of the People's Liberation Army Navy plan. This ship can support various missions including air superiority and land assaults, and is seen as a tool for projecting military power, particularly regarding Taiwan. The introduction of new stealth fighter jets, particularly the J-36, further demonstrates China's ambitions to dominate military technology. The J-30XS design allows it to perform both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions at supersonic speeds and with a considerable payload, thereby challenging existing air defense systems. This initiative aligns with China's broader goal of outpacing the U.S. in military technology amid escalating great power competition. China's military advancements coincide with its strategic economic initiatives, notably the Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB). While these programs primarily focus on economic and infrastructural development, they also enhance China's geopolitical influence, offering a counterbalance to U.S. hegemony. The military enhancements are also seen as a form of signaling intended to deter adversaries, particularly in light of increased U.S. military activities in the Indo-Pacific region. Interestingly, while China is rapidly expanding its military capabilities, analysts highlight potential vulnerabilities such as economic stagnation and a declining population, which could affect its military strategy and risk-taking behavior. The juxtaposition of military expansion alongside these economic challenges paints a complex picture of China's strategic landscape. An essential aspect of this military signaling is its timing, which appears to be a response to shifting U.S. political dynamics. Analysts argue that the unveiling of China's military advancements serves as a warning to the incoming Trump administration, suggesting a potential shift towards increased military tension and brinkmanship. This use of military advancements as a form of coercive diplomacy points to a broader strategy where military displays serve to substitute for direct confrontations. Moreover, the unveiling of the J-36 fighter jet during a politically charged moment such as Mao Zedong's birthday indicates that these military developments are not merely about capability enhancement but also about political messaging. This tactic can be seen as a way for China to assert its strength while simultaneously engaging in economic negotiations, revealing the interconnected nature of military and economic strategies in statecraft. As China continues its military modernization, the implications for U.S. defense policy are profound. The advancements necessitate a reassessment of U.S. military strategies in the Indo-Pacific, especially concerning the Taiwan Strait. The growing capabilities of the Chinese military increase the complexity of operational scenarios for U.S. planners, requiring a recalibration of defense postures and alliances in the region. In conclusion, while China's military modernization represents a significant leap towards establishing itself as a dominant military power, it also underscores a broader strategic interplay between military and economic initiatives. The potential vulnerabilities in China's economy juxtaposed with its military ambitions add layers of complexity to the geopolitical landscape, suggesting that military might does not always equate to strategic invulnerability. The recent advancements in China's military capabilities under Xi Jinping, particularly the launch of the Type 076 amphibious assault ship and the unveiling of new stealth fighter jets, are significant developments that warrant closer scrutiny. While many observers focus on the overt military power projection and technological advancements, there are several subtler but equally important implications that may be overlooked. 1. Strategic signaling and deterrence. The unveiling of these military assets serves not only to enhance China's operational capabilities but also to send a clear signal to both domestic and international audiences. The timing of these announcements, coinciding with shifts in U.S. political dynamics, suggests a calculated approach by Beijing to assert its military readiness and deter potential adversaries, especially in the context of Taiwan. Analysts have pointed out that the Type 076 ship can facilitate large-scale operations, potentially to intimidate Taiwan or respond to perceived provocations from the U.S. This strategic signaling is crucial as it reflects China's understanding of the geopolitical chessboard and its desire to project strength without engaging in direct conflict. 2. Technological race and military-civil fusion. The development of advanced fighter jets like the J-36 highlights China's ambitions to not only catch up with but potentially surpass U.S. military technology. This is indicative of a broader military-civil fusion strategy where advancements in commercial technology are leveraged to enhance military capabilities. The implications of this approach are significant. it allows China to integrate cutting-edge technologies from various sectors into its military, potentially outpacing traditional military procurement cycles seen in the West. This fusion could redefine global military standards and shift the balance of power in the Asia-Pacific region. 3. Economic underpinnings of military modernization. While the military advancements are prominent, it's essential to recognize the economic context in which they occur. Despite showcasing robust military capabilities, China faces significant economic challenges, including stagnation and a declining population. This duality suggests that while China is investing heavily in military modernization, it does so against a backdrop of economic vulnerabilities. The relationship between economic health and military ambition could lead to a precarious situation where military escalations are used as a diversion from domestic issues, increasing the risk of miscalculation in international relations. 4. The Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) and military integration. The BRI and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB) are often discussed in terms of economic influence, but they also have military implications. As China invests in infrastructure across Asia and beyond, it simultaneously expands its geopolitical footprint, which can be supported by its military capabilities. The ability to project power through military assets like the Sichuan can enhance China's leverage in negotiations in conflict scenarios related to the BRI, suggesting a direct link between economic initiatives and military strength. This integration complicates the response strategies of rival nations, particularly the US, which must navigate both economic and military dimensions of China's rise. 5. The risk of escalation and crisis management. The unveiling of military capabilities amidst rising tensions may inadvertently increase the risk of escalation. By demonstrating military strength, China may provoke a counter-response from the US and its allies, leading to a cycle of military posturing that could spiral into confrontation. The need for robust crisis management mechanisms becomes paramount in this context. The US must establish clear communication channels with China to prevent misunderstandings that could lead to unintended escalations, particularly in flashpoints like the Taiwan Strait. 6. Psychological warfare and domestic cohesion. On the domestic front, showcasing military advancements serves to bolster national pride and unify public sentiment around the CCP's leadership. This aspect of military modernization is often overlooked as the government uses military achievements as a tool for internal cohesion, especially in times of economic difficulty. By framing these advancements as a demonstration of national strength, the leadership can distract from domestic challenges and reinforce its legitimacy. 7. Implications for US military strategy. The advancements in Chinese military capabilities necessitate a re-evaluation of US military strategy in the Indo-Pacific. The introduction of advanced Chinese aircraft and naval vessels requires a reassessment of force posture, readiness levels, and technological investments. The potential for asymmetric warfare tactics, including cyber capabilities and unmanned systems, must also be integrated into US strategic planning. Conclusion. In summary, while the military advancements under Xi Jinping are significant, the broader implications encompass strategic signaling, economic context, and the integration of military and civilian technologies. The interplay between military modernization and domestic cohesion, as well as the necessity for effective crisis management, adds layers of complexity to the geopolitical landscape. Understanding these nuances is crucial for policymakers and analysts as they navigate the evolving power dynamics between China and the US, particularly in the context of military competition and economic interdependence. 1. Military modernization and strategic deterrence. Under Xi Jinping, China's military modernization is marked by the introduction of advanced military assets, including the Type 076 amphibious assault ship and the next-generation J-36 fighter jet. These developments not only enhance the capabilities of the People's Liberation Army Navy plan but also serve as a strategic signal to deter adversaries, particularly in the context of Taiwan. The ability to project power beyond its shores reflects China's ambition to assert dominance in regional waters and signals its readiness to engage in potential military conflicts. 2. Technological competition and great power dynamics. China's advancements in military technology, such as the J-36 stealth fighter, highlight the ongoing arms race and the shifting balance of power between the US and China. The emphasis on technological superiority is central to China's strategy, aiming to surpass the US in military capabilities and reshape the global power structure. This competition is not merely defensive, it is part of a broader strategy to achieve military-civil fusion, indicating that technological advancements are integral to China's national security and economic ambitions. 3. Geopolitical initiatives and economic influence. The military modernization efforts coincide with China's strategic initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB). These programs aim to enhance China's influence across Asia and beyond, providing economic leverage that complements its military capabilities. The integration of economic and military strategies underscores a comprehensive approach to asserting China's global standing, which could counterbalance US dominance and reshape international relations. 4. Interplay of military and economic challenges. Despite significant military advancements, analysts caution about China's economic vulnerabilities, including stagnation and a declining population, which could impact its military strategy and risk tolerance. This juxtaposition highlights the complex strategic landscape China navigates, where military expansions must be weighed against economic realities. Understanding this interplay is crucial for assessing China's future military ambitions and the potential risks of escalation in great power competition. These points provide a framework for a deeper analysis of China's military modernization, its implications for global power dynamics, and the broader geopolitical context in which these developments occur. 1. The Soviet Union's military modernization in the Cold War. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union undertook significant military modernization efforts to compete with the United States. This included the development of advanced military technologies, such as the introduction of the MiG-25 fighter jet, which was designed to intercept American bombers at high altitudes and speeds. Similar to China's current advancements, the Soviets invested heavily in expanding their naval capabilities, including the development of aircraft carriers and submarines. The Soviet Union's military expansion was often accompanied by economic initiatives and political maneuvering aimed at increasing its influence globally, particularly in Eastern Europe and Asia. 2. United States military buildup in response to the 9/11 attacks. After the September 11 attacks in 2001, the United States significantly modernized its military capabilities, focusing on counterterrorism and asymmetric warfare. This included the development and deployment of advanced fighter jets like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II, which incorporated stealth technology and advanced avionics. The U.S. also expanded its naval fleet and established military bases in strategic locations worldwide. In parallel, the U.S. promoted initiatives like the Global War on Terror, which aimed to extend its influence and stability in regions such as the Middle East and South Asia, similar to China's Belt and Road Initiative. 3. Nazi Germany's rearmament and military expansion before World War II. In the 1930s, Nazi Germany embarked on an aggressive program of military rearmament and modernization in violation of the Treaty of Versailles. This included the development of advanced military technologies such as the Messerschmitt Bf 109 fighter plane and the Panzer tank. Germany's military buildup was coupled with economic policies that aimed to strengthen its industrial base and infrastructure, akin to China's focus on the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank and the Belt and Road Initiative. This period of military expansion and geopolitical maneuvering ultimately set the stage for World War II, highlighting the potential consequences of aggressive military modernization and signaling. The future outlook for China's military modernization and geopolitical strategy under Xi Jinping is multifaceted and complex, shaped by recent advancements in military technology, economic initiatives, and regional dynamics. Military modernization. China's military modernization efforts are expected to continue at a rapid pace. The recent launch of the Type 076 amphibious assault ship Sichuan signifies a notable leap in naval capabilities. This vessel, equipped with an electromagnetic catapult system, enhances the People's Liberation Army Navy's planned ability to project power beyond its shores, particularly in scenarios involving Taiwan. Analysts predict that the plan will increasingly leverage capabilities like the Sichuan to conduct joint operations with aircraft carriers, thus enhancing its operational reach in the South China Sea and East China Sea. In the air, the introduction of next-generation stealth fighter jets, particularly the J-36, positions China as a formidable player in aerial warfare. These aircraft are designed to operate effectively against advanced air defense systems, potentially altering the military balance in the Indo-Pacific. As the U.S. and its allies reassess their air strategies in response to these developments, the competition in military technology is expected to intensify, with both sides striving to maintain technological superiority. Economic and geopolitical strategies. Simultaneously, China's Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) and the establishment of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB) will continue to enhance its geopolitical influence. These initiatives are not merely about economic development, they are strategic tools aimed at expanding China's global footprint and countering U.S. dominance. As China invests in infrastructure projects across Asia, Africa, and beyond, it will likely solidify its role as a key player in global trade and economics. However, China's economic challenges, including stagnation and a declining population, may complicate these ambitions. The interplay between military investment and economic sustainability will be crucial. If economic headwinds persist, they could constrain military spending and force a re-evaluation of aggressive military posturing. Regional dynamics and strategic signaling. The evolving regional dynamics will significantly impact China's future military and economic strategies. The ongoing great power competition with the U.S. is likely to escalate, characterized by military signaling and strategic posturing. As the U.S. maintains a focus on Indo-Pacific security through alliances and partnerships, China may respond with increased military exercises and shows of force, particularly concerning Taiwan. Analysts suggest that China's military advancements serve as both a deterrent to adversaries and a means of signaling its resolve. As tensions in the Taiwan Strait and surrounding areas rise, the potential for miscalculation or unintended escalation increases. Thus, crisis management and diplomatic engagement will become paramount in mitigating risks and navigating this complex landscape. Conclusion. In summary, the future outlook for China's military and geopolitical trajectory under Xi Jinping is characterized by a dual focus on military modernization and economic expansion through initiatives like the BRI and AIIB. While China seeks to assert its influence regionally and globally, it must navigate significant economic challenges that could impact its military ambitions. As the U.S. and China continue to engage in great power competition, the need for strategic communication and crisis management will be critical in avoiding escalation and fostering stability in the region.